Of business owners are actually making this mistake that I see very common with most of the business pages that are run, and it's not understanding your target audience. I feel like many people have a general idea of what a target audience is, and when you talk about target audience, they don't know enough about their target audience, either because of lack of research, which I can show you, but also because they do not think that it is important. So they target their audience a bit too widely, yet not understanding that different audiences, even if they can all be your customers, have different languages to it. So this is the hack that I'm going to show you for social media. It's helpful for business owners, it's helpful for social media managers who are running business pages, and also creators. But I want to show you. I'm going to give you 3 examples with real life examples. One, as a social media manager, that is the business that I run and what is my goal for my business. Number 2, I'm going to give you an example of a clothing brand because I want to do a product based example. And number 3, I'm going to give you a psychologist because I want to do a service based example. And if this is also too wide, I can do a separate video where I can show you something that you can even give me your page and I will show you how I would consult on you understanding your target audience. So let's get into it. Number 1, the biggest mistake that you're doing is treating your page like a catalog. A lot of us do understand graphics, but we are overusing graphics, especially the very polished ones. They usually tend to deter people. Even news pages are starting to understand that. That's why you're starting to see news pages adapt to how to relay information in a social media savvy type of way. If you are over designing, there's no issue with designing graphics, but if you're over designing your graphics, you are most probably not retaining your audience. You are not like doing it right. Number 2, you're not doing enough videos, especially videos that are personalized. If you're doing videos, most of the time you are starting your videos with, "Hi, my name is," no one cares. Imagine I'm just going to give you the real deal. No one really cares. They are there to either be entertained, be informed. Can we get straight to the point? Number 3, the language that you're using, most especially it really applies to professionals, that is psychologists, it applies to doctors, it applies to lawyers. If your target audience is the clients themselves, you have to get to their level. I'm telling you, get to their level. You cannot use the lingo for your doctorate, unless you want to teach unless your target audience is other doctors like you, then perfect. If your target audience is lawyers like you, perfect. If your target audience is teachers like you, perfect. But if you are a teacher and your target audience is a parent, you don't talk. You talk about what they care about. People care about a lot about themselves. So if you are trying to do it for your business, you need to understand what language do these people want to know. So understanding, of course, target audience. For example, if we are doing the social media and my target audience is most probably people around my age, so that is maybe 24, because a lot of people are starting to get into the industry, 24 to maybe 33. That's my target audience. I'm most likely going to speak more for social media managers that are ladies. It's easier for me to target that way. If I'm starting out, it's easier for me to target that way because we also like hearing advice from people who look like us, or at least our gender. It's part of the business. And then I'm going to say, what are these ladies doing? They're either in school, so I need to understand the language that people use in school. So I can even go further and break down this audience even into 2 parts, because these age groups, this is a mixture of Gen Z and millennials, and those two age brackets care about 2 different things. By this time, a millennial, especially if they are 30 or around 30, they have children, so they would care about making extra money on top of, most probably they have a job or a business, so they care about making money on top of what they already have. So if I am looking at targeting my millennials, that is, I've divided this group into 28 to 33, then most probably I'm going to speak like that. I'm going to understand that these people care about extra money. They also don't want to be spoken like period, clock it. That's Gen Z lingo. So when I'm doing even an advertisement and that's the lingo I'm using, I'm even starting to lose them. But if I speak about like the freedom that I'm getting as a mom to even work from home because I'm doing social media management, that's different. If I'm speaking about the freedom that I get because I'm a virtual assistant, that's different. And then if I'm doing the targeting for the Gen Z, I can target both of them but different videos. If I'm doing the targeting for Gen Z, I'm going to be, what's the biggest pain point? I think that's what you need to understand for your target audience. For Gen Z, they are looking for careers. They want to like something that gives them freedom. Freedom is very important. Time is very important to them. So those are the languages that I'm going to do. Now we're going for a service-based, which is a psychologist. We are maybe their target audience, because maybe they are young. The target audience is anyone from 20 to 30 years old. What does the Gen Z care about? You're going to talk about, most probably some of them are in school. You're going to talk about the school issues. Some of them are young professionals. You are not most probably going to talk about them being a mom to a teenager. No. You see, if that's what we are doing, then we are losing it. So I'm going to even make a video about caring for your mental health when you are in campus. You see how specific that is. It's going to speak to them. Caring for your mental health as a comrade. You can even go so specific to even a specific school. You understand? When you're talking to now the product base, which is maybe the clothing brand, you are most probably targeting a very specific group of people, especially when you're talking about product. That means that these people have to have spending power, and if they don't, then what? Like maybe you are selling thrift clothes and the money is little, like you don't have to have a lot of money. So most probably you are targeting a very specific group of people. Where are they coming from? Are you in town? So do you need these people to be people who come to town often? Most probably they are working class. You understand? But they are starting out. They want like thrifted clothes that are really affordable. So those are the things that are going to be important. If you're even using models, you're going to use models that look like that, because people connect with people who they feel familiar to. It's like you're mirroring them and you're giving them a vision. You're making them step into, because you cannot come here and start speaking like luxurious 200 bag or 500 Kenyan shilling bag. No, you understand? So I think I've spoken about target audience a bit, and I would like to speak more about it. It's a really wide topic, and I think you can tune in for part 2, but I wanted to just introduce that topic to see what business owners and what social media managers are really doing wrong in terms of targeting their audience and not understanding the core basics of what they are doing. I hope this helps. If you want me to do a target audience for your page or for your specific branding or for your specific industry, I'd love to. Just let me know and then I'll do it for you. Thank you for coming.